Welcome back. This is Tran Wins Dragon Quest Heroes. And I was thinking about this. Then I was thinking about... Well, first, let me go and get the game started. There's 2 saves here. You will see that there's only been about 10 minutes difference. Reason for this is when I decided to just do a little bit of off-camera stuff while I was waiting for something, I noticed that the mission was no longer on the map. So I didn't want to talk to King Dork, because it's still a blind play. I didn't want to talk to him and then use that to see if that unlocks the next map. So, anyway, I was thinking that I have mentioned before that this is more of a career path, I suppose, than it is fun. I would rather be much further in the game, but I also want to try to put this on as a series. So it takes a little bit more time, it's a lot more work. So you see here that King Dork has a book over his head, which I think I've seen before on characters who I haven't talked to during that airship visit. So if I click on map here, there's actually nothing usable over here. So that's why I made a separate save. So I'm going to talk to King Dork in a minute here. Let's go see other people and see if they have anything to say. That way, if King Dork starts the next thing or something, I will have talked to everybody. Nobody actually has respect for your strategies, Lucius. I do. I actually think they sound pretty cool. I don't know. He just needs to work on his people skills. So I think that's what I'm going to have to do to differentiate my series from others. Is I know that I don't have the most energetic, humorous, or witty personality, but I do feel that I offer good gameplay. So instead of being Tran Plays, that makes it sound like I'm just having fun. Which, if you were looking for someone having fun, I'm hoping that I can portray that to you, but it may not come across very well. So it's Tran Wins. I know that sounds very arrogant, but that's the challenge I've set for myself then. Oh, and by the way, if they would take everybody, then they should be able to keep going on. For example, the last story scenario, they decided to pull back because they went through what Dork thought was a tough battle, and said, okay, let's rest. Well, they could have always sent 4 there, and then the 4 could guard or rest at the gates while the other team goes inside. That's a gameplay mechanic, but I've never really understood, appreciated, or seen it done well, the idea of having a small team mechanic. Alright, I can now continue on with the story. So that book probably indicates a story of the related quest. And I'll glance at the quest, Mistress, but I'm not gonna do it right now. Is there any others? Oh, Zoom. Okay, yeah, I'll take Zoom. Zoom is a teleport spell. So, fancy some new powers, do you? Well, get down here and do the trial then. I have a spell to teach you that'll make doing battle a breeze. Come to Trial Isle when you're ready, and not before.
What do you want?
I've not seen you around these parts before. What do you want? Rahahaha! Come now, old friend, have you forgotten so soon your erstwhile pupil? Oh, crikey, just my luck. I'd know that stupid laugh anywhere. The years haven't exactly been kind, have they, your majesty? Hey, you can't speak to the king like that. At ease, Captain. Gragwort here is the keeper of this fair Isle of Trials. We have known one another since I was a mere stripling. Yeah, so you'll butt out if you know what's good for you. Now, Dork, I'm guessing this isn't a social call. You here for a trial or what? Not I, old friend. 'Tis my brave young captain here who will be requiring your services today. Captain? This Dat Hapworth? Now I really have heard everything. What? Stop staring at me like that. Is there something on my face or something? You need to learn to shut your gob. But I see something in that gormless face of yours. Maybe this won't be a waste of time after all. Alright, let's get to work. I've just a trial for a pipsqueak like you. Give me a shout when you're ready. I have no idea how Gragwort should sound, so I was winging it. Let's try to sound a little bit hefty but small.
Let's get started. Clear out your luggles and I'll tell you what this trial's all about. Zoom's a really useful spell that lets you zip from one place to another quick as you like. Here, have a read of these instructions and you should be up and running in no time. That's it. Now just pick where you want to go. You can zoom to anywhere marked with a feather. And that's how you zoom. Right, time for a bit more practice. Try zooming to all the different places around town. Normally you'd have to tune yourself into each zoom stone first, but I've done that for you. Zoom!
I don't see the other feathers. Are you sure you tuned me to them? Let's cancel. Lame. Ahead of the game.
Zoom!
I'm not sure I actually hit the... I was probably cancelled.
Zoom!
Or maybe it was a zoom. Yeah, that was a zoom.
Zoom! Looks like you got the hang of it. Right, let's try it in the heat of battle. Zip and zoom your way around town and stop the monsters getting to the route. Zoom!
position!
Ow.
All right, you've passed. Now get out there and get zooming.
As long as we win, that's all that matters.
Just turn that corner, bam. There you go. Zoom trial passed. Told you it was easy. Make good use of it. Oh, sorry, I thought that was there. Make good use of it, won't you? It's a lifesaver of a spell, is that? When you've enemies coming at you from all sides, you'll be grateful for it, believe me. Now, there's not more satisfying than zipping around behind a gang of enemies and blindsiding the beggars. Anyway, assuming you're not a complete idiot, you'll soon figure it out for yourself. Right, off you go, before I get tired of the sight of you.
Yeah?
Oi, hang on a minute. There's something I forgot to tell you. You've come across the odd treasure map on your travels, I take it.
Okay.
Treasure maps? Oh, you mean the ones that lead to those weird caves? Yep, them's the beggars. Well, those caves are a lot like Trial Isle here. They're kind of portals to other places. And the places they lead to are jam-packed with extra tough monsters just gagging for a brawl. So if you're looking to beef up a touch, you could do worse than visit a couple. Don't say I never told you nothing useful. Actually, you still haven't told me anything useful.
What? Gotcha.
Oh!
Too bad there's no like classes and class changes that you could do here. That would make Dragon Quest Hero way better. Right now, I have to admit it's kind of lacking when compared to Dynasty Warriors. As much as I love Dragon Quest. Until we meet again. The party have penetrated. She really should be has. That's a singular party. It's one party. The party has penetrated as far as the first few elven houses, but a sense of foreboding fills the air. The monsters are making another assault. Drive them out and defend the village.
There's monsters in the way.
They advance from behind also. Could they have traced our footprints?
Looks like they have us surrounded.
This doesn't look good, does it? Go on then, let's hear it.
My strategy is this. First, I will engage the monsters directly ahead of us. While I keep them occupied, the rest of you will divide into 2 units and spread out. When you
On
are...
second thoughts, shut up. Basically, you want us to lure them into a pincer movement and smash them to bits, right?
I do.
Okay then, let's get on with it.
Legendary bandit turned hero coming through! All peachy this end, Jessica! Over to you! Hold on a minute. You sure this is a good idea? God blimey! Everyone get down!
Take this, magic fast!
You all right, Bluey? You don't look like you're hurt anyway. I was worried I squashed you.
That was fun, wasn't it? Oh, you don't think I overdid it a little, do you?
A little? You're having a giraffe, ain't you? You almost frazzled the lot of
I'm
us.
sorry to have inconvenienced you, your worship. Ugh, this is the problem with you. You get your knickers in a twist over the tiniest thing.
How many times? They ain't knickers. They're the boxes of a legendary bandit turned hero.
Oh,
Thanks for helping us out back there. Who exactly are you?
well, this will probably seem a little hard to believe, but we just arrived here from another dimension. I'm Jessica, and this delicate flower here is Yangus. The monsters in your world have all gone a bit crazy, I hear. Well, how to explain? Let's say a friend of ours asked us to come and investigate why.
Yet more travelers from other worlds? What exactly could all this mean?
Intriguing. Unlike Terry and Elena, our new arrivals are plainly aware of our plight.
Well, it's been nice meeting you, but we best be on our way. Bye for now.
Hold your horses, Jessica! You can't just go running off like that!
Well, they're an interesting pair, aren't they?
You can say that again. Look, they're back to their bickering already. Seems they can't even agree on which way they're supposed to be going.
We too must choose a way forward. Come, friends, onward!
Right. Shut up, will you?
Shut yourself, why don't you?
Grr, how many times? It's this way, I'm telling you. You can go your way if you want, but don't blame me if you end up getting to the Elder too late. I'm not going to be able to do a distinct voice for everybody, I think. But, in fact, I'm not sure how Jessica and Aurora sound different. So these two are from the Journey of the Cursed King. I knew that at least one. I knew that this would be introducing a character because of the cutscene and the monsters. It's how it rolled with Caliburn. I didn't expect 2 characters though. I guess I shouldn't be surprised though, because we got Kiro and Elena in the same thing. Yangus I don't really like him that much. I could have done this game could have gone without him, I think. But maybe I'm one of the few people who don't like him. I just don't like his character concept. He just hits things, and he doesn't hit things with style. I don't know. He was the sidekick to the hero character in Cursed King. And Jessica, I don't quite remember what she was about. Oh, give it a rest, will ya? I used to be a bandit. I spent the best years of me life sneaking around about places just like this, and I'm telling you, it's this way. Fine, have it your way. Off you go on your little wild goose chase. I'll head this way and save everyone, okay? See you at the Elder's house, if you ever make it. But wait, hang on just a minute, will ya? Fine, suit yourself. Ain't like she can't handle herself, I suppose. Right, I'll just follow me nose this way.
Oh, well that's just perfect. They've gone off in two completely different directions.
Then we too must choose a path. To divide our ranks further would be too great a risk. Besides,
You do realise that while you're waffling on, they're getting attacked, don't you? Let's move! Charge!
Phil, you here to help? Thanks. To tell the truth, I wasn't too keen on going it alone. This place is swarming with monsters, so a helping hand would be good. Knock yourselves out.
With pleasure! Together we shall ensure the safety of the villagers and their homes. To arms! I must say, Miss Jessica, your magical talents are truly something to behold.
If you need spells, I'll second that. You are quite the magician.
Thanks. I inherited my powers from an ancestor of mine. He was what they used to call a sage. Help me out here. I'm not quite as powerful as you, but I try my best. For heaven's sake, is Yangus even trying? Where is he? Oh, he's a bother even when he's not here. I just end up worrying that he's doing something idiotic.
Well, stop taking damage.
Next! Don't let me down. Help me out here.
Alright, so that's one zoom stone. I don't know if there's the other one. So let's just finish these guys off. Oh, those are mine. Okay, yeah, there's his other zoom stone over here.
To combine whips with spells. This is beautiful concoction. Perhaps you will teach me of it.
However, it's most improper to make such requests with freshly acquainted persons.
Unfortunately, I was never able to learn magic in Dragon Quest IV.
A spot of sparring, eh? I'd be happy to, once things calm down a bit, of course.
Miss Jessica, please, this is too much. You're only to encourage Sir Evna's recklessness.
So first, I guess I'll just loot this.
Nearly there, everyone. Keep up the good work.
understood.
I have no idea. Oh, I haven't untuned myself. Well, that's fine. I didn't really need it anyways.
So long, pal. So long, pal.
Couldn't see if he was dropping an item or not.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, you tell them, Link. Oh, and when they asked what all these travelers from other dimensions might mean, what I'm thinking was to come back with, how do I phrase it? Cameo appearances. That's what makes more sales. Huzzah! The monsters are defeated. Friends, we win the day once more. Thanks for jumping in and helping me back there. You not really know how to handle yourselves. You saved me some tedious monster whipping, that's for sure. Hey, Jessica, why don't you come with us? We could do with some spellcasting skills like yours on our side. Oh, how sweet. I'd love to, but Yangus and I have things to do. We need to go and see the Elder. If you can wait till after that, I'll gladly join you. No need, my dear, no need, for we too journey to find the Elder and to extract him from peril. It seems our paths are one and the same. Well, alright then. Much obliged. I would never associate cool with Yangus, but... I would rather have that, the red dude, I don't remember his name. There was a team of 4 in this person's game. Yangus was one, the hero was the other, this is the third. There's some guy in red. Can't quite remember.
Yes.
I think it's actually kind of cool that I can run between the chairs and tables here. At mini games, you can't do that. It's like one permanently affixed object.
Excellent.
That's absolutely worth having in the chest behind your store, behind where you work. Who doesn't keep horse manure, you know, right next to where they work? Not really gonna bother searching out this chest. Was just kind of looking around to see if there were any other people to talk to back here.
Watcher. Be lucky.
The Elder's residence is just a little further into the village, past the outlying houses. I expect that's where the elves will be gathering to mount their defense against the invasion. Yangus should be at the Elder's residence by now. We'd better get down there and help him before the Elder and the others fall prey to the monsters. Uninvited guests. Thanks to the party's perseverance, the elves' abodes are safe and sound, and it seems Jessica and Yangus need to see the Elder too, so let's press on.
Right. Here we all are again, eh?
Well, that was fun. Looks like that's most of the monsters dealt with. So... all we need to do now is get rid of this lot, rescue the Elder, and...
Whoa. Whoa.
Okay, sorry I spoke too soon. Seems we still have a bit of work to do here.
More than a bit, I fear. The path to the Elder's residence is beset by ferocious fiends, which means
we've got a whole lot more monster bashing to do. Let's get to it.
Only one thing for it at a time like this. Stand back to back with your oldest and goldest, whatever comes your way, and hope for the best.
I hope for both our sakes you've got my back.
You know I have.
Well, hello. Looks like they've got a ballista set up here. These beauties can fire off arrows at lightning speed. They can make battles a lot easier.
I was going by the text message. Oh, I thought he was about to hit me. Thought I heard her coin. Alright, let's deal with that Chimera. This is going to be an annoying battle.
His tongue hanging out. Disgusting. If you're hungry, you can eat Yangus.
No, you bleeding can't. I'm tasty, all right, but I ain't that kind of tasty.
Don't let me down. Don't let me down.
Get inside. Oh.
Here we go!
Bit of a waste of a Giga Slash there. Since I only play in the small spurts, completely forgot about that. Of course, you're right behind this thing. And your shield's already up again, isn't it? Don't mind if I do.
Inferno Slash! Inferno Slash! For armor! Gigash!
Of course his shield is up. So I'll need a plan for that.
Here goes nothing! Gust Slash! Gust Slash! Gust Slash! You asked for it!
Waiting until his shield went down, just gonna
Lightning Storm!
hit this immediately, but he's persisting and turtling. No, why? It looked like it switched to the boss. Switched my targets to the hunter mech. I'm trying to keep an eye on Big Boss, so I know when to go after him. And I think every time he uses that, he loses his shield. Thwack in the previous game has a low chance ability to kill an enemy. As you can see from the text messages, it was not a reliable spell.
Blimey, these cosmic chimeras are a bit smarter than your average beasties, eh? And in more ways than one. Look at them fancy feathers. Talk about a blinding outfit. You know what? The more I think about it, the more I want it for myself.
Once a thief, always a thief, eh? Can you at least wait until we've beaten it before you fleece it?
Give aid to us!
right now! Giga Slash! As long as we win, that's all that matters.
Savior of Sylvia achievement unlocked.
Phew. Looks like we brought ourselves a bit of breathing space at last. Just goes to show you. Teamwork's what it's all about.
You can say that again. Ah. Oh, look, someone's coming this way.
Well met, old friend. You escaped unscathed.
Could it be? King Doric? I saw that a band of brave warriors had come to our rescue, but I never imagined that you would be at its head. You have delivered us from certain doom, and for that you have our undying thanks. Your bravery, your unwavering resolve, and your readiness to lead from the front line of battle must surely please the spirits.
Do not shower me so with praise, elf. I shall turn red to the very tips of my ears.
And yet, your presence in far-flung Sylvia must surely bespeak some wider ill. Do you come to warn us, perhaps? Do monsters run amok in other places in our realm? The capital, even?
I'm afraid so, old friend. Every corner of the land is affected. My companions and I journey in search of the cause, granting succor where we can.
So, you're definitely elves, right? Well, where I come from, elves are wise and ancient. So, might you be able to shed some light on what caused all of this?
Since we first observed the change in our friends, we have been desperately combing the annals for clues as to the cause. Without success, I'm sorry to say.
You mean you ain't got a Scooby, eh? Somehow I didn't think it would be just as easy as walking up and asking.
Yes, I should have known. Nothing's ever that simple, is it?
Wait, this monster.
Do you mean me? I'm not a monster. I'm Helix. Don't worry, I won't hurt you. No, you're not allowed. No one's allowed to touch it. My daddy gave it to me the last time I ever saw him.
My apologies, little one. It's just that the crown you wear bears an uncanny resemblance to the Circle of Light.
The Circle of Light?
Long, long ago, two treasures were forged, in order that the forces of light and darkness might be kept in check. The brighter half of this fated pairing came to be known as the Circle of Light. The light shall make the midnight bright and drive all darkness from our sight. I had thought that were we to locate the circle, we might also find a means of curing the malady afflicting monster kind.
So, is Helix's crown the Circle of Light, or...?
No. Alas, it seems I was mistaken. I sense no great power within the trinket your companion wears. It is a convincing replica, no more.
But it is real. It's a real-life treasure. I promise.
Our course is clear.
If there is even a chance that this Circle of Light could reverse our friend's transformation, we must find it.
Right. And I'm willing to bet that if we do, we'll also find out what's behind all these sinister goings-on.
Hey, why don't you two come along with us? Looks like we're all after the same thing, and, you know, safety in numbers and all that. Besides, it looks like Helix has taken quite a shine to you.
To be honest, I was just thinking how it'd break me heart to say goodbye to little Bluey so soon. Then it is decided! Let us venture forth as one, and together solve the mystery of monsterkind's madness. So then, what say you, friends?
Well now, how could we possibly refuse an invitation like that? We're with you all the way, Your Majesty. So then, where to next?
Well, Helix seems to be convinced this might be the real Circle of Light. So that makes it very likely that it is. And that the elf just doesn't know what he's talking about, or he's lying deliberately to protect humans. Since, well, he wouldn't necessarily know from experience how the Circle of Light would feel or anything like that, so it's possible. It's very possible. But that being said, I could see that them wanting us to quest for the Circle of Light. It offers more time for exposition as well as drama and comedy. You know, more gameplay supposedly. That being said, we could as easily have just as much time adventuring for the Circle of Light, and instead of uncovering it at the very end, we realize that Helix has it.
Okay.
All right. You what?
The whip-wielding wonder. Jessica's a whip-cracking warrior woman who can sweep whole swaths of foes off their feet with her awe-encompassing attacks. The swirling storms she whips up with whip crackle lay into enemies with flashing lightning bolts, aiming at big groups for best results. The proper chopper. Yangus is a hulking hardman who packs an enormous axe. Hold X or Y when swinging it to dole out even more damage than usual. His parallax skill unleashes powerful shockwaves as far as the eye can see. Use it to disable distant stragglers. To learn more about Jessica and Yangus' abilities, open up the menu and take a look at the action list. Alright, we're going to take a break here, and if I have more time to record, I will. Oh, and the date of this recording is December 12th, 2015. See you guys later. Thank you very much for visiting.